bunk here somewhere.
A bunk, huh? Oh, you have a bug in your house? We are live, by the way.
No, I don't have a bug.
Oh,
A bump, a bump. There's
oh, a
a
bump.
camera, something in the camera area. I don't know what it is. Oh well, let it
Really?
go. It's
Yeah,
probably wire.
you look good though.
Well, thank you. You look awesome too. I love the shirt. It's a
From
little Timu
She-Hulk.
shirt. Okay, well, She-Hulk has it. Probably has Timu. She looks like a Timu. I mean, come
Well,
on. It's the only way
they made fun of
the Avengers.
bootlegs. No. They make fun of bootlegs.
Okay.
Cause
Okay.
let me tell you, cause you probably haven't
I make
watched it,
fun
right?
of
I mean, like,
bootlegs too. No,
because this.
I haven't seen She-Hulk.
Okay, because this
It's
guy
on my list, I
that
guess.
worked with She-Hulk, right?
If I ever get Disney Plus.
I think they this guy the other fellow attorney that works with She-Hulks, okay, and
Okay.
he's like, hey, I need you to come to the shoe store with me. The new Iron Man 3s are out, and she was like, why? Like, well, they only let you buy one per person, so I need you to buy one, and I need you to buy one. Like, why do you need two pairs? So I want one to rock and one to stock. They go to the mall to get the shoes, right? And then this guy takes her to some of the place where like you get like Avenger gear, and it's like all bootleg stuff. And then this guy is wearing this Avengers shirt. I'm like,
Avengers.
bro, that is so funny because you know She-Hulk, right? Um, it's like a comedic thing, kind of like the fourth wall thing. And then within the show, they have a bootleg of their own stuff in that universe. So once I saw this shirt, it was so funny. I have to have one.
You
And
would
they
have.
do sell
I
it.
mean, come on. It would. I mean, the Marvel universe is supposed to mirror the real universe, and in
Yeah.
the real universe, we have a lot of bootleg stuff. Even
Mm.
of like very popular, like let's say a band or something. There's gonna
Yeah.
be a bootleg version of it.
Yep.
There's always gonna be somebody trying to get around it.
I mean, like, look at
Hey,
this
it's
fake Thor.
capitalism.
Is holding a shovel, and my boys love it. Like, is he
The
holding a
shoveler.
shovel?
The shoveler.
Yeah, for mystery, man. All right. So before we get off topic, right? We are talking about
We already did. We
yeah.
already did.
Before we
Before
get
we
any
get off
more
topic.
off topic, we're
Okay,
talking about
before
the
we get
movie
further away.
Pan. Now, I
Yeah,
don't know
Pan.
how many people know about this movie when it came out. Not a lot, I'm
I mean,
assuming.
I know. Well, what is this 2015?
2015.
It was advertised a lot because I remember seeing the advertisements. I mean, I just
Um,
like a lot of movies, people just don't go to the theater to see it.
I mean,
But
there's
also,
still
I could
enough,
see,
I guess.
I could see it didn't get a lot of word of mouth. And let me put it this way: this was the second time I've seen it.
Oh, okay. My
Yeah, it's
first time.
funny. I'm the one that recommended this movie. Okay, I'm the one that said, "Hey,
Yeah.
let's see this movie," because in my head, this was a great movie. I saw it the second time.
You didn't like it as much?
I didn't like it as much, and I sat there thinking, "Which movie
Why?
did I
Let's
watch?"
go
'Cause this
into
is the
why
end.
do you think that is?
Because I paid more attention to it, probably.
Oh, really?
And I watched it this time since we're going to talk about it, so I was a little more critical of it. I guess because I said so much good things about it, I was a little more critical. And after I watched it, I was like, I
Well,
kind of don't like some of the characters as much as I did the first
well,
time.
you pointed
And
out
a lot of
the
things didn't
song
happen.
though.
The song, but the sad thing, here's the thing: I saw the song, and
Smell like
I
Teen
love
Spirit, yeah.
Nirvana. Oh, I love Nirvana. So they're playing that, they're singing that song in that movie. So in my head, and in the visually, I'm like, man, this dude is bad. This dude is such a
Hugh Jackman, you're
badass.
talking about, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, this guy's rocks. And then what? I got online and I bought the soundtrack, or just I didn't buy the soundtrack. I
Or
just
just
bought that one song
that
off
one
that
song, yeah.
soundtrack. And in my pickup or whatever vehicle I'm running with the good speakers, it sounds amazing. Even Hugh Jackman singing in it is amazing. But when I watched it this time, I was like, Hugh Jackman's not even trying.
Well, because are you talking about like not trying because it's the lip syncing, so he's trying
Yeah,
to
well,
follow
he
the
kind of
rhythm?
walking. Well, he's singing. Oh, he sings the
Oh yeah,
songs.
he's
That's
singing,
his
yeah.
voice. I mean, he sings. We know these things. He sings good. But the problem is, it just was not as great as my brain filled it out to be. Later
Huh.
on, because when you're listening to the soundtrack, you're hearing that song. I'm picturing what I thought I saw. It was even bigger in my head, and then it
Well,
goes back to the screen. I was like, and
it's
here's the sad thing:
not
my
bad.
TV's even bigger now than it used to be. Well, it's not that bad. It's not that awful. It's just like I said. Now you're being critical. Now you're pulling stuff apart. You're starting to you're ruining
So
something
you're
that's very
ripping
visually.
your own opinion.
This movie is visually amazing.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of it doesn't make sense. Matter of fact, this movie won. I think it won an award. What is it called? Blacklist or Black something? There's an award that they give out to scripts. Let's say people write scripts. Some people just write scripts to try to get this award. Write scripts of movies that never got made.
Really?
Yeah, and they get awards. And a lot of these times, the movies that win the awards never get made. This movie happened to actually gets made eventually. And
Wow.
as to me, it seems like they cut a lot of stuff. Because I mean, the movie is only what, an hour, 30 minutes.
It's not. Yeah, an hour. Well, it's
It's not a
almost.
long.
It's only 111 minutes, so almost two
Yeah, it's
hours.
not really a long movie.
So let me tell you what I thought. Okay, since it's my
Okay,
first
because
time
this is your
watching
first
it,
time to see it.
so
Cool.
I love Peter Pan. Okay, so just looking at this is
It's a
like,
great
is
story.
an yeah, it's a great story. It's an origin of what happened. Okay, and I'm thinking like, okay, it's so my whole opinion of this movie is not bad, but I wouldn't. My boys would probably like this if they knew about Peter Pan. If I show them
Okay.
this, they might like what Pan becomes. But then the interesting the thought is like the word Pan, right? I always thought it was a last name, but they change it in this movie to where like Pan means the most fierce warrior in their village, right? That's what I'm
Still
getting
a
from this.
last name. Still a
Yeah,
last name,
but it's still a
like
last
you
name.
said.
But then it's not really Peter's last name in this movie. They call him Peter Pan because he won the title of the
Well,
warrior, right?
but he got the symbol, so it is his last name now. So he's Peter
Oh,
Pan.
yeah. One of the other things I like the
But
key
he also
being the
be
flute
like
thing.
the say a hook thing. It'd be he's the Pan Man.
Yeah, he's the Pan Man. I mean, it's not. I have really mixed feelings. I was hoping that I
I
get
had
on
mixed
here
feelings.
to like, oh, I wonder why Shane likes this so much, or like he recommended this. It's not bad. I
It's
do
a
like Hugh
it's something.
Jackman as the
Yeah.
villain. It
Oh, he made
reminds
a
me of
great
yeah,
villain.
like the John. It's like the first time we saw John Travolta playing a bad guy. It was like,
Yeah.
whoa, John Travolta is really good playing a
He
bad
was.
guy.
I mean, most of the characters are great. Captain Hook.
He's just
I
a
liked in
young
the first.
character Hook.
Yeah, but the problem is he yells every line. He's always yelling,
Oh,
yelling, yelling, yelling. Oh, it got on my nerves. And plus, you know what reminds me of? He's like he's Indiana Jones, but like always the angry, grumpy
oh,
Indiana
so
Jones. Constantly, he keeps going, "Hey kid, oh, yeah kid, yeah 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 kid, yeah yeah kid." I was like, God, just quit yelling for a little bit,
So
dude.
I didn't realize that, but I think it's just because him still being on that island irritates him because all he want to do is
Oh,
get out,
I'm
right?
sure, and he
He's
was
carrying that
irritated.
frustration. We're like, are we still here?
So, yeah, constantly.
Yeah. So I could understand the
Well,
frustration.
let me ask you this. Let's just cut to this real quick,
Okay.
even though we haven't talked that much. You want to see? Would you like to have seen a sequel?
Oh, I would have loved to seen the sequel.
See, that's the thing. Me
Yep.
too. Even after the second time, I'm like, I don't think they even thought of having a sequel. To be honest with you, I don't think they thought of
Really?
it.
So
But I just the way that the end is. Maybe it's just the way the director, because you got to think there's a writer and then there's a director. They both have their different visions.
right.
But at the end, we see Captain Hook and Pan. They're both on the ship. They got the Lost Boys.
Yeah.
There's no Lost Boys yet,
No,
actually.
not yet. They did just
Yeah,
refer to him as
he
a
actually.
lost boy because the
I mean,
first
yeah,
time
they got.
Peter escaped.
I
Yeah.
mean, they were capturing little bit boys and they were making them mine, but they weren't. He didn't have a group yet of the Lost Boys like
No.
we know of. And so,
There was no
so,
character with Peter that you know, like, oh, he's part of the Lost Boy.
and of course, Captain Hook is just the name. It's not what has happened to him yet.
Yeah, I do like to see a sequel. It feels like the
So,
third movie will be the real
that's what I
Peter
want to know.
Pan to me.
I want to know, yeah, what happens?
Yeah, that's what I want to know
I mean,
too.
I'm okay with them being friends. I mean, this story was okay. I
They
mean,
said that in the beginning too. Like sometimes enemies are friends in the beginning, like
I
right
mean, I
off the
guess
bat.
if you're a really hardcore Peter Pan movie, this is a movie to see, but
I
it
mean,
may
Peter Pan
not.
fan, yeah.
Yeah, but it may not impress you that much.
Yeah.
It's just somebody else's extra story. And sometimes you want to hear, you want to, well, it doesn't hurt to see somebody else's idea. Because see, the thing is, this doesn't ruin anything. You could still watch this. You could watch Peter Pan, and
Yeah.
you could watch Hook. It's just, I mean, this is even though this is not Disney, this is Warner
This
Brothers.
is a Warner Brothers, so maybe
So,
that's the other thing. I was gonna bring that point up to you,
but
like, you
they
know,
don't really hurt anything. I mean, because you
no,
got to think the true Peter Pan story doesn't belong to anybody. It's written in what? I can't remember. It's written at the turn of the century, and I think the first play with Peter Pan's in 1909. This
wow.
movie, the only problem with this movie is the dates, but the date would be okay. It doesn't really matter. But Peter Pan doesn't remember because Peter Pan doesn't age.
So you're saying this is would be like a really complete original, depending on. Oh
It
no, no,
can
you
be
said
to a point.
1909. It's actually 1904.
I was in 1904. Okay,
Yeah,
1904. But
it's
anyways, this movie takes in 1941 or 40, or
yeah
it
the
could be
World War II. Yeah,
39. Yeah, this is World War II. Well, the Battle of Britain, most likely, because the Germans are attacking
Yeah.
Britain.
So
So,
there's one thing I do want to notice. Like, this is the I've seen a lot of nuns in my life because I went to a Catholic school, right?
yeah.
And that this is the first time I've seen a really fat nun. Like,
Well,
cause like
well,
where
she
did they?
was,
But I
these
think they
nuns,
make her fat just because so she plays the evil character. She
well, they
reminds me
made her
of
evil.
Ursula from The
Well,
Little Mermaid.
I think they made her fat so they could tell you that she's greedy.
Yeah, she's
She's a
hiding all
greedy
the
nun.
food. Yep.
She's not a real nun, anyways. None of these women are real nuns. They're so fat.
Yeah.
Like, they're not real nuns. They're more pirates. They were pirates.
Yeah. So
The nuns were
I wrote
pirates.
that as a note. Suddenly, like that orphanage, right? It raised a pirate flag. I was like, what the
Yep,
heck is going on?
the signal them to come get them
Yeah, to
because
come
they've
get
been
them.
selling those kids slowly here and there,
Yeah, because like in the beginning, I didn't understand why they were stealing kids, right? Just to mine, to
and they could
find
always
pixie
claim
dust.
that those kids were killed
Or they were
in
just
the
adopted.
bombings, adopted or
Yeah.
killed
Or
bombing because they
run
always go to
away.
Canada. Because remember that kid's like,
Is
man,
this Canada?
this Canada could have been.
Yeah. I thought like this is not a
But the thing
bad
is,
movie. The whole
here's the
thing is
neat thing:
visually good.
somebody could claim that though there was a bombing and Peter got hit or got it was in a coma and this is his dream.
Oh, whoa. It's like
I
one of
mean,
those YouTube videos we see
it
where
could
like,
be.
what if this is a
Yeah.
dream?
Because
Wow.
think about it. I mean, because it's he's doing all this stuff, getting in this stuff, and it's after one of the Germans actually hit that off orphanage that he starts having the crazy dream.
Wow, this is that's a
The
good
pirates
theory.
actually
Yeah.
show up.
This
We
is a
never
good
would know
theory, yeah.
because we never got a sequel.
No, I like that theory. This is actually pretty good. That
That could
sounds
be
pretty good. It's
it's pretty
really
good. But
thinking outside the box.
I actually like I said, it's got pirates. It's got amazing pirate ships. It's got flying ships, which I
Oh
love
yeah,
pirate
I love
ships.
flying ships too.
Whether they're sailing or they're flying, they're
Yeah.
awesome.
Hey, I
I
do
love
wanna
pirates. Matter of fact, like I want to point out, I've probably said this several times. When I was a kid, that's what I wanted to be.
a pirate.
Teachers are like, "Hey, what do you want to be?" Kids are, "I'm going to be a doctor. I'm going to be this." You
Want
know
to be
what?
a
I was like,
ninja?
I wanted to be a pirate." And of course, the teachers were like, "Well, you could probably join the Navy or do this." I was like,
No, I wanted to be
You're
opposite of
apparently,
that.
yeah." I was going to say, apparently, you're not understanding."
I want to be the pirate. So there's
Yeah,
something that you point
I
out.
would be the okay.
There's something that you just talked about, right, a few minutes ago that I never thought about. You said the director have his own vision and the writer have his own vision, right? I
Yeah,
wonder how many times of all the many movies we've seen, right, where their visions align as one.
I think
We'll never
if
find
they
out though,
weren't,
right?
yeah, no, I would think Christopher Nolan's
Oh,
and
and
his
his brother,
brother
yeah.
or David Geyer. I think theirs do because they have meetings. They sit there, they have it, they made a board. That I mean, it depends if the director's saying is telling his vision and they're writing it down
Together.
and they're trying to and they're adding dialogue
Oh,
or of course the writer and the director are the same people. Then that vision aligns
yeah.
too.
Unless
But I'm
like it's a
thinking,
script that the studio bought and then they hire a director, that would be
but
different.
but then that's when you have like this one was a script already,
Yeah.
and then they already I think they were going in a different direction, and then they picked this director. Or
Hmm.
he saw the script and he was like, "Hey, I want to be part of that." And then, but like they're big movie star. I mean, because we know a lot of movies where they're already written, and somebody else came along, or the director got fired and they come in, and because the vision didn't go with the suits
Yeah.
at the deal, yeah,
Yep.
because they have their vision, and so they're poking in. I mean, come on, what is it, Batman and Robin?
Oh. Oh, that's
You
a good
had 100,000,
example. Yeah.
where you had 100,000 visions because it honestly was because they wrote a script and they probably worked with it. And I mean, they're probably trying to write a script that would make the director happy and would make the studio happy. And then, of course, the director gets the script. He goes, "Okay, I'm glad the studio's happy with it. I'm going to start doing this way." And then he gets a report. "Oh, the studio's not really happy with the direction you're going on the script that they liked." But
They
he's
thought,
like,
well,
"Well,"
yeah.
but he's like, "Well, they keep putting posty notes on the script that they supposedly like that's different from the script that they like."
That's interesting.
And then
So,
you end up with Robin and
because
boobs.
David, like you're right, right, right. Like David S. Goyer, when he saw the Dark Knight, he said like, "Wow, I had never seen anything I wrote that looks this good," right? Like, it
Yeah,
was,
but I mean, I just know from the books I have They were in meetings. They
Yeah,
they talked it out.
if they if they
Probably
work well together,
us.
yeah,
Yeah, they probably delivered a story. They sit there in their garage. They built models and wrote stories with the models and
yeah.
stuff. I mean, it's kind of
So
like Star Wars.
so it really
I mean,
sucks. Like
Lucas had an idea,
yeah, so it
but
really
he
sucks
put it in the model.
now that you point like of all the things that you talked about, right? It really sucks for a studio just to buy a script and then
Yeah,
someone shot it.
but they do it all the time. They
They
buy
do it all
scripts.
the
Well,
time. Yeah.
I said they prove scripts, and then they start putting notes, and this is what they want to do. And I'm like, you're gonna have to sit back and just hope you make money on it because you're ruining. Because I mean, too many visions. I mean, you can't go 100 different directions.
No, you
I
can't.
mean, otherwise you end up with Matrix 4 or something.
Uh, oh, Matrix 4 is different because the directors were the writers,
Yeah, well,
right?
I'm thinking somebody else
I guess
intervened
I
because
want to say
it wasn't the first Matrix.
a great example where like a studio buy the script that wasn't directed by the writer would be True Romance. It's written by
Yeah,
Tarantino. It was just sold to, and then someone directed it. He had no input on it, and then that
it
worked
wasn't
out
that.
well.
Who was it? Wasn't that Oliver Stone or
Ooh, I think it was Oliver Stone.
no? Or was
What?
that we were getting it mixed up with that
Oh,
other one? That
oh,
crime. What was the crime?
Natural Born Killers.
Yeah, Natural Born Killers. Well, let's see who did True Romance. We
I
need
want
to
to do True
know that
Romance.
too.
Tony Scott.
Okay, so Tony Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tony
yeah,
Scott.
Tony Scott.
Yeah.
So yeah, he went did
So
his
it
thing.
really
But
depends on the director, the storytelling. So that's
it
why.
does because
Yeah.
sometimes it's director, but sometimes director sees it. Yeah, because I mean, even like aliens and stuff, I'm sure they were different.
Yeah, you're right. So
Plus, also when you have somebody thinks they own the property, or like let's say Terminator,
yeah.
somebody else gets on Terminator, and then you got Cameron going, "That's not my full vision on the whole thing."
Yeah. I wish they would
Or the same thing
expand
with
Terminator
aliens.
instead of Avatar. Like everything's from Cameron, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, I heard good things
they
about the new
should have. They
Avatar
should have.
also. Like people
But I
say,
think,
like, "Oh, Fire and Ash is good." That's all I
but
heard
I
so
don't.
far.
But
But
I don't
I
think
don't
it's
know.
meeting the box office.
No, I
But that's
also
because you can only see so much. Then you get
only
tired.
see so much, and then the economy is bad.
It's
Like
not a world. Well, let me put it this way: Avatar wasn't a world that I was interested in.
yeah, it wasn't well that
I
I was
liked the first
interested to.
movie; it was great, it was amazing. But they
It's
were
a
like, "Yeah,
perfect
let's go back."
standalone.
I'm like, "No, I'm gonna go with something else."
And I think this is the first time we've seen Cameron that did a lot more than one sequel, right?
Yeah, he doesn't usually do anything else.
He just do Terminator, Terminator 2, and then that's it. He doesn't have
Yeah,
anything else as a sequel to his movie.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Terminator 2 is so crazy. It's almost like it's like his first time movie again.
Yeah, it's just really well
It's
done.
almost it's like it's almost a
It's
standalone.
the
It's almost like he didn't even direct the first Terminator.
it's kind of like hey, the first one he did what we could with the budget, and now he has more
Yeah,
money, right? This is exactly how he should have done it when they should give him more money the first time around. Yeah,
yeah. But normally, like you say, he doesn't normally hit any other things.
yeah, he
I mean,
doesn't.
some of them make sense. Like Titanic, yeah, you're not going to do a sequel of
Yeah.
Titanic.
No, but
That's just
then
not going to
he just
work.
is. James Cameron's a great storyteller.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
I don't think they'd make them
I
say
said
no.
So I said earlier, one of the things I like about this movie, right, is the key, the little musical
Yeah,
instrument.
the little.
That was really
You
cool.
mean the pan flute?
Yeah, the pan flute. And the other thing I really liked that I didn't see coming, that answer a lot of questions, right? Is that old man turning back into Blackbeard. That's why he's mining those pixie dust, right? Like the
Yeah,
fairy stuff. Like
yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh, because that's how they live forever, and he figured it out, and that's why he's so fearful because I guess he's forever young in a way. Like
Yeah, but
yeah,
But Peter Pan lives forever too,
because he's
automatically.
yeah
He's supposed to be a child for everybody else.
he's a daywalker.
But see, I was under the impression though that anybody that goes with him as a child stays a child until they leave.
Yeah, so I feel like at the end
Or
of
is
this
that
movie,
not
right,
true?
when he rescued the other orphanage kids, those were the Lost Boys.
Yeah, those would be those were the Lost Boys. But
Yeah,
then you also have Tiger Lily.
yeah, the
She must
tiger
live
lady.
for. She must stay young forever too, because she's been in all his
Dude, she looks
stories.
like Emily Blunt to me. The first time I saw her, I'm like, what? And then like, oh no, this is a totally different person.
Yeah, was it Maria Rooney?
Oh, I don't. Rooney
Yeah,
Mara
yeah, Rooney Mara. I got her name
is.
backwards. Yeah, she's actually kind of Kate Mara from Fantastic Four or whatever you say. Fan,
Oh,
fan
Fantastic.
Four. Yeah, Fan Four Six.
Wait, who was she in Fantastic?
She's not. She's not.
Oh.
Invisible Woman. Her sister plays Invisible Woman in
Oh,
Fences.
oh, her sister.
But
Oh,
this
okay.
is not the same one. This is not the same actress. But the funny
Oh, Kate Mara.
here's what ticks me off of this deal. She got mad. I guess people got mad at this movie because it didn't had because the natives weren't natives.
Oh, that
They said,
the
well,
Pan,
okay,
yeah, the village.
they're supposed to be indigenous people. They claim they're indigenous people or they're Native Americans. I think she said, oh, she was mad because she didn't want to whitewash it. She shouldn't have played a Native American actress and all this stuff. I was
Oh,
like,
I didn't understand. I didn't think those like natives.
they're not.
Oh,
It's the
okay.
problem in this movie. Well, it's in the original Peter Pan story. They're called Indians. Okay, they call them
Oh,
Indians
okay.
because that's 1900s.
Yeah.
It's turn of the century 1800s. They were Indians because they're supposed to look like in your mind when they said that they wanted you to look like American Indians.
Okay.
But in this story, they're just called natives, and they're just natives of Neverland,
Neverland.
which
Yeah.
is not a real land. So it doesn't matter what color the people are. They could
I
be
didn't
all
even know
mixed.
this.
And they were mixed in that. You had people from India. You had people from Korea.
Oh yeah,
You,
Asian
I mean,
people. Yeah.
yeah, they are all mixed. And she actually had a little interview where she said that she was ashamed of it. She whitewashed it. And I was like,
Really? So
you are on crack.
so when they went to this
Because
village, right?
they're not Native Americans in this story. They're just native.
Wow.
Nothing in here refers to it because it even says on the map natives.
Yeah.
So it's the natives of
Of Neverland. Yeah.
Neverland, and then that could be anything because I mean their birds had skeletons.
So she got
The ships
upset
flew.
at something that she misunderstood
Well, I
in a
think it's
way.
because she got mad because all the pressure was on her. Because apparently a lot of other people must have got mad
Huh.
because they thought the Native
So it's the same thing.
Americans should
They
have the
misunderstood.
natives.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So
misunderstood the
they
story. I'm like,
applied the natives of
it's a fictional
Neverland the
story.
same thing as natives of America,
Yeah,
which is not the
they
same
should
thing.
have. They should have been more inclusive, I guess. But to
Yeah.
me, what you know what inclusive means? It means white people aren't allowed.
Yeah.
That's what inclusive means
So
nowadays.
when they
Everybody but white
first
folks.
met the natives of this land, right? That hero, who they call Pan.
Yeah,
I thought that was Rufio from Hook.
that
Because
would
I
be
was like,
cool.
yeah, because I was like,
wonder
I
if
thought that
that's
was
in.
it too.
See, a lot of people say there's a lot of things similar to Hook in this movie, which Hook is very beloved, so it wouldn't matter. Like when they use the knife, they cut Blackbeard's. He has a wig on.
Yeah.
Which I want to point out,
Oh.
if you saw, you can see what Blackwell's scalp. They scalped him. The Indians got him.
Oh.
Well, that actually in real life, the Indians would have scalped him. The natives apparently do the same thing here.
Wow. No, that's
That's
good.
why
I
he had all
didn't
the
think
scar.
of
Yeah,
that.
that's why his head was all messed up. Yeah,
That's why he used that thing
they
to
got
cover
him.
it. Wow. Oh, the other thing I love about this movie is this movie is paid a PG, right? Probably. Every time they kill someone,
Yeah,
they turn into that colorful
Yeah.
powder.
they
That
turned
was a
it color.
good touch.
Was weird.
Yeah, it's
Which
weird, right?
makes
But
sense. Well,
makes sense.
the pirates should die. The
Yeah,
natives should actually turn into a puff because they're still the natives here are like another form of. They're
magic.
not. They're not human.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're another form of magic because if you got fairies and then the natives, they got to be something else.
I thought that was pretty good. I mean, like it
The
worked out
natives
really well.
apparently don't turn. The natives apparently don't turn into pirates. The pirates. That's the thing. What are the pirates?
Because
Are they
those,
are
yeah.
they the kids? Are they the kids and when they grow up they turn to pirates?
Oh, I don't think so. I think
That
once
makes
the
it. Well, that's what like it's in Hook. Remember when you get old, you turn into a pirate, and we kill pirates. Why is
yeah,
there no
it's
young people? Yeah, he goes. Why is there no old people here? Because old people are pirates.
yeah,
And we
old
kill
people are
pirates.
pirates. Because they
So
even point that out in this movie. Like they thought Hulk was a pirate. He's like, I'm not a pirate. Because they
yeah,
understood like anybody's not a native to Neverland, once they hit
yeah.
adulthood, right? They're pirates.
But basically, they go yet.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That was pretty good. I thought like you know what? I didn't know any of the actors or actresses besides Hugh Jackman in this movie and Amanda Sheffield that plays the mom.
Yeah, that plays the mom. Well, you do Captain Hook,
Who is
Tron, Legacy.
wait, the guy who plays Hook?
Yeah, Captain Hook.
Garrett.
Hugh Donnet. I think that's how you say his name. Yeah, he's the main character of Tron Legacy.
Oh, that's right, Garrett.
Yeah, how did you? I thought you knew who he was. Yeah,
Because I only seen him in that movie.
no, and see, and you didn't know who
He was in
Rooney
Friday Night
Mara?
Lights. Oh, he was in
You didn't know
Troy.
who Rooney Mara was pretty. well known.
Yeah, I didn't know Rooney Mara. I mean, I only know her sister in that in like maybe two
Oh,
movies, like
okay.
Kate Mara,
Okay. Rooney Mara's been in several things, so I knew her.
not
And then
in.
who else? And then I also knew. Ooh, there was one other character I thought I
Let me see
knew.
Rooney Mara. What she's in? Oh, she was in the
Uh,
Social Network.
she's been in quite a few things that
Oh,
we
she's the girl in the
watch.
Dragon Tattoo.
Yeah, she's pretty well known.
You know what? Not well known enough for me. Okay, I guess
Well,
I'm out of
not
the
well,
loop.
obviously.
Oh,
Let's
she's
see
in a
who
lot of
else.
stuff.
Who else was in here?
I'm going through her film.
Seemed
Her.
like there was one other actor in here because we know
Oh, she
we
was in
knew
a
we knew.
new Nightmare of Elm Street.
I didn't see that.
She's in quite a bit of
This,
stuff. It's just that I didn't never seen them.
yeah, there's somebody else in here, but I can't think who they were that popped up. But yeah, basically we
I don't
covered
know who got.
everybody.
I know Smee, but I don't know who the guy who plays Smee
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Smee
because he's
before.
a British actor.
Yeah, in the yeah, I can't think of anybody else that I can remember. Because all the thing is, a lot of these people, these kids may have grown up, become somebody else that by
Yeah,
now we don't know. But
and the mermaid is she's a real model,
oh yeah,
right?
I forgot to point out the mermaid is the one we should have known, Cara Delevingne.
Really?
Yeah. I'm sure we've seen her walking on the runway, Victoria's Secret.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, I have never seen any of those. Right? You and Cody are
Well,
really good at pointing
okay,
out
let me go ahead and point this
Victoria's
out.
Secret models. Like Kate Upton was one of
You
those. Right?
make
I
it
didn't know who
you make
Kate
it sound
Upton
bad.
was.
Okay, let's do
No,
this.
I'm
So
not saying that you sound
okay,
bad. It's just like I
no,
never
no,
watched these
I know
things.
you're not. But here, let me point this out. What she's acted in that you have seen. She was a Suicide Squad.
I just saw the Enchantress.
Yes, she's the Enchantress from Suicide Squad. You
Huh?
did see that.
I did. But the one
Yes.
with Will Smith, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the one with Will Smith. She also played she's in also a space alien movie that me neither one of us seen. I think keep thinking we need to see it though.
A
Was
space
it
alien movie?
Yeah, something. It's Valerian or something. In a thousand something days or
Oh yeah,
a
in the
thousand
city of a
worlds.
thousand
In
planets.
the city of a
Oh.
thousand planets. I can't even think of the name. I'm thinking that's probably what hurt that movie. Is that
Oh, so there's a lot of stuff I never seen before too.
she's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And then she's like three mermaids in this movie.
Yeah, I feel like they just use that one person and then just create three mermaids. Like
And
all mermaids look alike.
here's the sad thing about the mermaids. Unless you've seen, like, was it the fourth or the fifth Pirates of the Caribbean movie? You don't really fear mermaids like you should.
Oh, so I was gonna hope that that's what they were taking with this story because like they question like, so pirates are scared of mermaids, and I was thinking like, oh, they're gonna bring up that tale about like that's how they lure them and eat them, but then they never did
Yeah.
anything like that. So
No,
why talk about it?
yeah. Well, she said they saved the boy. I mean, mermaids are kind of not villainous
Yeah,
because they have saved people in the past, but basically, if you're a sailor, yeah, they're gonna probably kill you.
yeah, and I think for like
Because
once the
pirates are
mermaid saw
cruel people.
Peter, they knew who he was.
Yeah. The only thing is Captain Hook had to be scared.
Yeah,
But he
Captain
also
Hook.
yanked
Yep.
his arm. But he also yanked his arm out when he heard there was crocodiles in the water.
Oh yeah. I thought like when they put his arm in the water, I thought that was the
Yeah.
maybe eventually that would be if they
And
ever
we
had a
did see the
sequel.
crocodile. Remember, we
Yeah,
did see the crocodile, and the mermaid saved him from the crocodile.
yeah, because the
I
mermaid
mean, the
just
problem
buffed
is,
them.
because I think because mermaids in this story are probably more in tune with fairies and the natives.
Yes,
Why anybody else
because in Hook they
is
have the mermaids
is
too.
a danger. Yeah, why
Yeah,
everybody else is a danger to them.
you know, in Hook, the once mermaid saw Peter, they knew who he was too. They
Yeah,
saved him.
yeah, because he's
Yeah,
actually kind of a fairy boy.
yeah, he's a fairy, but it sounds really gay when it's like a
It
fairy boy.
does,
Yeah,
though.
but
We
fuck
mean
in Pan,
in
it's
the
a
well, and that is actually the way I think they describe him in the book. It was
yeah,
really
it's a fairy boy. Yeah,
yeah,
I
because
did
I think
like that. I did
he
like that
wasn't a
scene though.
true
They keep
boy.
telling like the first time Peter flew, right? I thought the first time Peter flew, then he knocked himself out because he still fell on the ground. That was really realistic to me, okay? Because then it ended with like think happy dots and that's how he flew, but they never
Yeah,
tied
like
that together. I like
kicked
that.
him off, kicked
And
him. Yeah,
but the second
and of
time
course
when he
then he cooks.
believes that was
Yeah,
like that was really good too.
because I like it. He kicks him. Says think happy thoughts, and then
Yeah, think
later
happy
on he
dots.
kicks Blackbird. Think happy
Yes.
thoughts.
I like that. That the flying thing was really good. I like that scene where like once all the fairies saw that he could fly, things start changing because they did tell him like,
Yeah,
hey, once they see you, you can fly, right? Then they know who you truly are. That
yeah,
was they didn't have to like explain anymore as
yeah.
it's the action that was louder than words seen.
Which I think it's one of those things where, you want a strong leader.
Yeah,
This kid shows up. He's just a kid. He can't really do anything. I mean, they're like, well, I don't think we're going to follow you.
yeah,
Who cares if you are Peter Pan? But after he could fly and he really wants to fight, then they go, all right, this is leadership. We can get
yeah,
behind this.
yeah. Once
I
he
mean,
start
you got to
using
be
the
able,
fairies
you
to
got to
that
have a
thing,
leader.
yeah, that
Yeah, he
was
wasn't a
awesome.
leader yet, really.
I think that's
He
the
was just
scene
somebody
that
not sure of himself.
I think that was the scene that if I watched this when I was 10, I would have loved this movie. Like if I show this to Ryan, who's
I
about
think,
to be 10,
uh, yeah, I
once
think
he
younger
flew,
people.
yeah,
Yeah,
this is a
younger people adapted.
yeah,
I mean, a lot. I mean, you could when you're younger, you if it's fantasy, you can forgive a lot of things.
yes,
I mean, because the reality hasn't taken away everything,
yeah,
every
to
dream you
destroy
had.
everything for us.
After we get like, think how old we are. We've seen so much stuff. It's just sometimes it's hard to make believe like we should.
Yeah, I mean, there's still
It's
stuff that
hard
can
to.
impress us, but not a lot.
It's yeah. It's we should be able to go. Oh, this is just fantasy. We should just be able to lose ourselves in it. But normally, no, we're sitting there going, "No, you can't fly." Yeah, but in the story,
Yeah,
yes, most
yeah.
awfully he can fly. He's been
Peter
flying
Pan
for
can
over
fly.
over more than 100 years now.
Yeah, Peter Pan.
Japan.
Yeah, I did
So the
like
story
that.
was really good.
Yeah, I did. I guess I did like that. Like now that more I think about it, like they have James Hook, right? Because he's a lot
It was
older.
it was a more interesting. It was an interesting take.
Yeah,
Some people didn't like
I
it. It
mean,
didn't get very good reviews. I can see why it
I
didn't do
know.
very good at the theater. I mean, I probably wouldn't have went to the theater because and the trailer wasn't that great for it. The
No,
trailer was. Let me put it this way: the trailer was good enough to get me to finally see the movie.
you know what? It's also released in September. They should release this in Christmas. It
Well,
might
I
have
think it was
done
supposed to
better.
be June. It's supposed to be.
A summer movie? Wow.
It was supposed to be a summer movie, actually, and I think because I can't remember why they had some kind of issue. I think it was with the music. They weren't happy with the way the music went, so they got another
Composer just to do it.
composer, and then it set them back.
Huh. Okay.
Which the funny thing is, like I said, I saw the trailer
Mm-hmm.
and I watched the film. I guess I got it because my parents had satellite, and it was a big deal. You could watch it, and I watched it, and I was surprised when Wolverine shows up.
Oh, you didn't know that was
Yeah,
Hugh
No, I
Jackman?
didn't
Yeah.
know. I didn't know who really was in it because I think the only person I knew who was in it was from Tron.
Yeah.
That was
Grant
the only
Garrett.
person.
Yeah.
And of course, I knew the other actor when I saw him. But then as soon as I saw Blackbeard, I mean I saw Blackbeard in the trailer, but when I
Oh.
saw him and he comes walking out and he's singing
Yeah.
like Teen Spirit, I was like, "It's Wolverine, dude."
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Too
I
bad
was like,
this
"This
movie didn't do
dude
any
is
well like better
bad."
because I do like Peter Pan, like the story and stuff.
Yeah,
Because I seen it as a little
I
boy
mean,
too, so that's why. And they're fighting
yeah, I
pirates.
mean,
I also
I
like
mean,
Hook.
well, I do like Hook.
Yeah.
I like Smeed too.
See, so
Still the
I
best.
forgot to point out. So the only characters that really taken from Peter Pan story is Peter, Hook, Smee, and they mentioned Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell and Tiger Lily.
Oh yeah, Tiger Lily. Yeah,
She is actually a story. Yeah,
yeah,
you're missing Wendy
yeah.
and
No
then the other
Wendy.
kids, but that's it. I mean, that's pretty much all the main characters from the story.
Yeah, just the main characters from the story. I know.
So you,
Towards the end, I thought this would be like, I thought Hook was gonna turn against Peter somehow. I thought they're gonna do that. So when you
yeah,
mentioned that they probably didn't think about a sequel, but it feels like at the same time they did, because at the end it does make me want to see like now I want to see a second one.
yeah, I do. I
Like this
want to
is how
see
it starts
what I just want to see what's their interpretation of
of
how
how
did they.
Penn start. Yeah,
I mean, my thing may be that Peter Pan got on Hook's nerves, but
yeah.
or things just didn't go that well for
Or
Hook.
or or the myth is true where like once he becomes more of an adult, right? Like Hook is probably
Yeah,
like in his 20s here.
yeah,
Once he grows older, now he's like, oh, I am a pirate. This is who I am.
yeah.
Because the Hulk that we've
somewhere,
seen is always a lot older. This is a lot
somewhere,
younger
yeah,
version.
somewhere he gets corrupted.
Yeah. It's maybe the adulthood thing. We never know because it sucks.
He grows up, or he realizes he's just not getting
No,
what he wants out of.
wouldn't it be funny that Netflix made a sequel to this? Hey, we're laughing about it now, but it might happen.
They could,
Yeah.
they could use half most of the same actors except for Peter Pan.
Yes.
He would have to stay a child again.
He would have said a child again. Yeah, that would be tough. But they could probably find someone that looks like him. But yeah, all the people can come back.
Yeah,
That's
they
still
could
alive,
keep doing it.
obviously. Yeah.
And it still has to be before he finds Wendy.
Yep. It was still before he finds Wendy.
Because to me, that like you said, the Peter Pan story that we know would be the third movie.
Yep. That's why I'm envisioning.
Here's the neat thing is the fourth movie would be Hook.
Yes. Unless they can squeeze something in between, like they show how Peter left. This is why Peter left Neverland.
Well, we actually kind of know how Peter left though by Hook.
Yeah, because of
Remember,
the Wendy.
he just eventually just stayed.
Yeah.
And he didn't actually stay for Wendy. He stayed for Wendy's granddaughter.
Granddaughter, yes.
So it was even longer.
Yeah.
The problem is the dates would be wrong.
Yeah, it would be.
But anyhow,
we'll bring the
multiverse. Cool. They can fix it.
Here.
He can fix it. He can figure it. Yeah,
writing can
like I
fix
said,
anything.
but basically, so we're basically just missing one more movie in this quadrilogy or whatever you call. What do you call 4 movies?
The timology of Peter Pan. I guess I don't know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. I think I was most disappointed when I didn't get a sequel.
Yeah, it's actually that's the thing. You ends and you're like, huh.
Now I want to see more, right?
Yeah, it's not like the movie was the greatest, but it did get you to want to know more.
It wanted to know more. Like I wanted to know more of the story.
Actually, all this does makes me want to go watch the cartoon because I never seen the Peter Pan cartoon.
Oh, really?
I saw that, like, let's say, I can't remember how old I was. The Disney Channel did, I think it was Disney Channel, and I can't remember if they put it on ABC. I would think they had to put it on ABC because I didn't really have the Disney Channel. They made a cartoon. I think it was called Peter Pan and the Lost Boys or something.
Oh yeah,
and it was a little cartoon series. It was actually good. That's where I learned most of my stuff about Peter Pan.
Oh, well, in Disney they also use the Pan character, right? But Peter's only in it. Sometimes it's called Jake and the Neverland Pirates. Ethan used to watch that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that wasn't what I watched, but it was a version of that because it had Tiger Lily and all those other.
I think I remember, kind of vaguely remember what you were referring to.
Yeah, it had to be when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it wasn't that older because I sat there and watched it because I'm pretty sure I got up on Saturday mornings and watched it.
Let's see, Peter Pan cartoon of the 90s, Fox, Peter Pan and the Pirates. It won't be Fox though, would it?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I didn't really have Fox though till the end.
Peter Pan and the Pirates.
Sometimes I got Fox.
It says 1990 to 91.
It may have been that then.
It might have been Peter Pan. 90s,
It would have been. It would have been Peter Pan and the Pirates, and it would have been the 90s.
It's only got one season. 90 to 91. Is that 1 or 2 seasons?
Yeah, it's probably 1. I know it wasn't very long because I didn't watch
Tim
it very
Curry
long.
plays Captain Hook.
This had to be it.
It's 2 seasons. Yeah, it's like 59 episodes.
Yep. I'm pretty sure this was it because it's Tim Curry. I'm pretty sure that was his voice.
Tinkerbell.
So yeah, so I saw that.
I kind of vaguely remember this because I was in the U.S. by then.
Yeah, I can't hardly remember.
Oh, it is. I can see this picture of Captain Hook. This voiced by Tim Curry. I seen this.
Okay, it's probably the same one.
Yeah, it's the same one. I seen this. Wow!
Yes, yeah, I knew there was one,
this.
and that would be the only cartoon because I never saw the original Peter Pan cartoon.
Man, look at you bringing up old memories.
I just saw that and Hook. Sometimes
I remember seeing Hook in the theater too. I loved it. I still love it.
Yeah, I didn't see Hook in the theater.
Yeah, I saw Hook in the theater.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
For sure, I didn't see Hook in the theater.
Yeah, because I didn't. I remember like, oh my god, this is Peter Pan grown up.
But I remember seeing it and loving that movie. I still do. I think it's still awesome. It's not as great as it was when I was young, but
yeah. Was there anything that you liked particularly
about the story?
About this whole film, yeah. Like I told you about the flute, the necklace thing, the powder.
There's nothing like it.
The review
stood out. Mainly, I just like I liked the sets. I thought they were pretty good,
Yeah. Huh.
especially the orphanage. I thought the orphanage was pretty neat.
You know what? Now that I
And
think about it, when you told me those are not nuns, I just associate orphanage with nuns in England.
yeah, well, I mean, those were probably to anybody dropping their kids off there.
Yeah.
Those were nuns, but they were most likely not nuns. You know,
Oh, I see what you mean. It's like
you know what I'm
it's a
saying?
sting. Yeah. It's like
They were probably
operation.
they were probably women who dressed up like nuns and ran the deal because, like it says on the deal, that whatever school it was, it's ran by just charities, and
Yeah.
but it wasn't really anything official.
It just makes me want to point out that fat lady. You're not a nun. You're too fat.
Yeah, because they even say that because I mean they weren't really the true
Yeah.
thing. They were probably just pirate women or people working
They
for
yeah working
Blackbeard
for
on,
Blackbeard on
and they
in
were just
whatever
gathering up.
world they the real world
And
to
the
opposed
and
to
he need
Neverland.
and yeah, he just needs slaves, and that's the best place to do is go because people are just going to drop off the kids, and most likely will never come pick them up.
Yep. Which is the
They're
sad
never
thing.
coming to get them. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's actually the way it was then, and it's kind of some days now. Most people don't
You know
get
now that like I also like the
don't get
letter
them.
when Peter figured out that I'll see you again in another world, and then she's like, "Oh, he picked up that clue. That was pretty good." That's like a little point, but like things I don't like. Is there anything that you don't like the second time around? Because you said you wasn't as
Like I
excited as
said,
the first
it
watch.
just Captain Hook wasn't as great as he should have been. Like I
Oh,
said, he
just like
just
that
he really
character.
he's like he's a Harrison Ford, but the angry Harrison Ford that's always yelling over and over and over again. Let's see what else. I just it's kind of it's just not as the next time I watched it, it seemed like it was kind of flat a
So you know
little
what? When
bit.
you mention Harrison Ford now I kind of see like if Indiana Jones is interacting
It
with
was
Chewbacca, he
it
just
just
pissed off
keeps
all the time. Like you big
yeah,
furry
well,
ball. Like
yeah,
what are you doing?
yeah. Well, it's also like he just keeps saying the way he says kid, hey kid, you can't
Yeah.
do this. Hey kid, you can't do that. I was like, oh, you sound like or it also reminds me of Hugh Jackman as Wolverine in the first X-Men movie when comes across Rogue.
Oh yeah. Oh
And
yes.
but the thing is, it's still just the way he delivers his lines. It just is grating on my nerves. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, come on.
Ah,
I
I
like
see.
everything else.
I
And
see.
I did. I mean, other than that, it was okay. I mean, the Rufio was okay because I kind of thought that guy was Rufio.
I did to see like
Rufio.
because he was Asian, you know, like
Yeah, well, he's also jumping around like a spider monkey.
yeah. So it kind of ties in with that whole like
It
the
was
Lost Boys
okay.
at the good
I
warrior.
didn't really much care for the birds, the Neverland birds. I mean, it was okay, but it's just the Neverland birds. I didn't really like
Oh yeah, I
the
didn't. I'm not
they
too
didn't
crazy about the
they were
birds
kind of
either.
cartoon they were kind of too cartoonish or bad CGI. They were really
Yeah,
bad
that's
CGI
CGI.
for the jungle that we saw. And
You're right. It
I
didn't
didn't really
blend
need
in
all the
well.
purple when they were walking around the island. They had all that purple stuff going. I was like, ah, this is. I mean, I know this is supposed to be a fantasy island, but you're taking
Yeah,
it a little too far. A little too far.
I forgot about
Other
the
than that,
birds.
other than that, it was okay. I didn't really have a problem with anything
You know
else. I
what?
liked
I
most
just
of the
thought of
features.
something. It will probably be in the sequel, right? Like they didn't have Pan's sword. They never showed a sword that
Not
belongs to
yet.
Peter. I know.
Not yet.
Probably not until the sequel, you know.
Maybe they even made it for him yet.
Yeah.
Or or maybe the sword's supposed to be his mother's, and they haven't found it yet.
Oh, that would be in the sequel.
Because remember, she has a sword, and she did fight Captain Hook. Here's
Yeah.
the thing I didn't
Not Captain
understand.
Hook. You mean Blackbeard? Yeah.
Blackbeard. I keep because it's supposed to be Hook.
Yeah.
Blackbeard's new. But here's the thing I'm curious about, and it doesn't really matter, but it was it's just an interesting point for me. Okay, they found Pan's mom on Blackbeard's ship.
Right.
So was she in love with Blackbeard, like as,
The story. Yeah.
or was it Blackbeard's daughter?
Whoa.
See, that's the thing, because he kind of treats her. You can't tell if he doesn't really seem to treat her like
A
a
lover.
wife. Yeah, a wife or a lover. He treats her more like a daughter
You
in
know
a
what?
way.
I was really confused on that story too. I didn't know where the
It doesn't ever
relationship.
explain it.
Yeah,
I didn't
because
either.
the prince was a
But
fairy, right? Like she
yeah,
was.
the prince was a fairy, and he came along. Well, the prince was a fairy, and he came as like Tinkerbell in all the stories. But he, like we see with Peter Pan and Hook, you remember Tinkerbell loves Peter, but
Yep.
she can't
He
be
can't
with
be
Peter
with her.
because
Yeah.
she's tiny. So this prince turns big to help the princess or help the woman. She's eventually a princess in a way, I guess. So
Yeah. I
that's the
have.
thing.
I have no
See,
idea what the relationship. Yeah.
the story would be even more if that was his daughter.
Whoa.
She ran away with the
With the
Bill, and
guy that he didn't
because he's been
approve of.
because he's yeah because
Because
he's
he's
been
trying
trying
to
to
take
kill
over the
fairies.
fairies. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
and then that would mean that Peter Pan is the grandchild,
Of
and
Blackbeard.
he has to kill him.
He had to kill him also. Woo!
That's even a bigger, deeper story right there.
This is probably the sequel. Maybe that's why they didn't explain to you on
Yeah,
purpose.
that's the thing. Because see, that would have been Peter Pan because he knew Peter Pan comes back and he knows, which Peter doesn't know, because nobody wants to tell him that's his grandson.
Whoa.
Because see, they hardly would even tell him that was his mother. His mother died.
You know what?
Remember?
I'm pretty sure someone else on YouTube World like talked about this kind of like you did. I'm still very impressed because like I was confused when they explained that story too.
I think it feels like there was a lot more story here, and I think like in a rush they either cut it or to finish it. We lost a little bit
Yeah.
because not everybody's gonna catch that part where the Darth Vader moment
Yeah.
where Dark Blackbeard sitting in the bed taking the medicine to turn young again. To me,
Yeah.
that's Darth Vader. Remember when Darth Vader's got the thing comes
Yeah. The
down and
helmet.
puts the
Yep.
helmet on him? That's to me that was a Darth Vader deal right there.
Wow.
And because see, they don't really explain it.
No.
If you're not paying attention, you don't know it because you never see him as a really an old man other than that one
Other than
point.
that one scene, and then you just
And the,
they just let the audience figure that out because I
yeah,
figured it out. Like, oh, that's
yeah, we
why.
figured out. But I'm thinking they should have put a little bit more emphasis on why,
Why that? Yeah.
because he's killing the fairies just because he wants to live forever.
Yep.
Out of greed.
Wow, but I really like that point that you
Well,
talked about though.
part of it is he wants to kill the fairies out of greed, but he also wants to take it because they took that woman from him.
Yeah. We don't know if
But
it's
it doesn't really,
daughter or whatever, yeah.
or yeah,
So
or
he's
his
just
wife.
seeking revenge on the fairies. So your theory
Yep.
actually works really great how the story is.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter whether she was the lover or the granddaughter, the daughter. But if it was a daughter, it makes it even deeper to
Yeah.
me because he doesn't seem like somebody who would love anybody.
Wow. That's crazy. Maybe one day they'll let us know.
Yeah, I don't
Netflix,
think that's gonna
Netflix.
happen.
Hopefully Netflix will let us know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we gotta make sure. Hopefully, Netflix does get
This part of the IP.
Warner Brothers. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Man, that's crazy. Now it feels like the more we talk about it, the more excited like if a sequel ever happens, you
Well,
know?
I think we improved the story a little bit. I
Yeah.
mean, the movie itself,
It's
it's
still
okay. It's still blah, but like I said, if you're a fan of Peter Pan, it opens a lot of possibilities to you if you're imaginative, to improve the story.
it does, yeah.
I think it was a good person's view of the story. It just wasn't told as well as maybe it should have been.
Yeah. This movie
But
actually
I
makes me
can't.
want to watch Hook because I like that
Yeah, but
movie
I
again.
can't put. Yeah, The Hook is a good movie. But like I said, I can't. I couldn't tell you how to improve this movie. I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
it's
You know,
just.
yeah, yeah, we
I think
can. You
maybe
know how you could improve this movie? By having a sequel. Keep telling the story.
you're right. You could if they would tell another story. Everybody'd want to see this story
Yeah.
because I'd like to see how did they
I mean,
part ways.
I like the origin of a Pan story because no one has ever told that before, right? And then
Yeah,
we get something and then it didn't do
it's
well, so they stopped
it's
making it.
yeah. Well, it's like there's a lot of stories. Though that's a funny thing. There's could be a lot of origin stories for a lot of the fairy tales we've been told.
Yes.
Because Peter Pan's really not a fairy story. It's somebody actually just wrote them. It's
I
like
mean,
to me, it's like more like a Wizard of Oz. It's a book somebody wrote. Disney saw it and said, "Hey, let's make it into a cartoon and put it with our
I
fairy tale
I
stories."
haven't seen this. Isn't Magnificent kind of like an original like prequel to Snow
Would be
White
an
or something?
origin. It would be yeah, it would be an origin to
So
a true because you got to think Disney actually went and got fairy tales and of course a few books and children's books and made them into stories. And so you'd say Sleeping Beauty. I
hmm
think it's Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, Sleeping Beauty would be magnificent or what is it?
Magnificent. Yeah, I can't remember. The
It's not
Angelina Jolie.
magnificent.
It's not.
We're saying it. We're already pronouncing it wrong. It's supposed to. I think it's supposed to be evil. The name. It's the queen's name.
Yeah, it's the Queen's
The
name.
evil witch queen's name. Anyways, yeah, it's a prequel
It's a
to
prequel.
Sleeping
Yeah.
Beauty because the real tale doesn't have. It was a simple story you told some kid
Oh,
before bed, so it's not going to be a long.
Maleficent.
Yeah, we
Maleficent. Yeah,
we suck at pronouncing stuff.
yeah. It's really sucker, but
It's
not.
our lot. It's my lot in life.
Yeah, I'm just not really good at
I
pronouncing
butcher
this.
people's names. That's probably
Yeah.
why people don't want to talk to me. They're like, "Shit, you can't say my name." But hey, you know, hey, if it makes anybody happy, nobody can say my last name correctly
Yeah.
either. So I guess we're okay with it.
Yeah, you know what? Just my
And
name.
I think my last name's the easiest name to pronounce,
It
but
is
it's
right.
not. It is not because people will butcher it.
I know what you mean.
Like, okay,
Not your
can't
last
even.
name, but my name.
This, they butcher your last name?
No, my name. My name, Lamb.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's supposed to be
Lamb,
pronounced Lam.
lamb.
I only hear a few people pronounce it
Oh,
correctly.
is it
It's
supposed to be called
Lam.
Lam?
Yeah.
I'm never going to call you Lam. I'll
No,
promise you that for
it's
good.
just Lamb is
Say
easier.
Lam. Hey Lam. No, I'm not going to say that. It sounds
Yeah.
cool. It's like I had a friend named Fung.
Feng, yeah.
Vietnamese. Yeah, Fung. We called him Mike too. And I asked him, I was like, because I always called him Mike, and he told me his name. So I was like, and I said it, and he's like, oh yeah, you said it right. And I'm like, oh cool. I'm like, why come we don't use that name? He goes, because we had another Vietnamese boss. He goes, he said that nobody could say that name easily, so we just call ourselves
Oh,
Mike.
really? That's funny. They
But
just
the thing
name
is,
him Mike.
but I mean, when we came out around other Vietnamese people, they'd always say Fung, and I was sitting there, and I was like, "What's that mean,
Feng.
dude?" He's like, "That's my name, man.
Ah, Feng.
That's my real name."
Oh, that makes
It's like
so much
Cody.
sense.
We call Cody Cody.
Yeah, because
It's not. It's
it's
not his real
American
name.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, but my name is Shane, and here's the sad thing. My name is Shane. All right, I get a lot of people call me Sean. Constantly call me Sean.
Sean? Really?
Yeah, Sean. I even had somebody go, "Oh, they never heard the name Shane." I'm like, "How did you not hear the name Shane?"
Huh.
There's a mech Shane,
Yeah.
and there's a movie called Shane. These
Huh.
people are like, "Oh yeah," and these people are like from Australia or something. I was like, "There's no Shanes in Australia."
Shane. Call you Sean.
Yeah, they kept
Interesting.
saying Sean. I'm like, my name's not Sean, dude.
Hmm. Interesting.
But
Hmm.
anyhow, that's life. I remember when,
You know, oh,
I remember when we went to date at a restaurant. I just want to tell this story. It was
yeah, go
awesome.
ahead.
When me and you went to eat at a restaurant, and the girl was up there. Well, she was a cute kind of a blonde chick. She's just like, so what's the name? Part of the name? You just go, oh, just put lamb down. She wrote Lamb.
Yeah, a lot of people do. That's why, like, even today, right? When I go order stuff, like, just put it under Heather.
And then I loved it though when she started saying lamb, and I was looking at that book. I just want to say, Mary wants a little lamb.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever's easy for you,
Oh well, it's better than something. I got called Shay once. I
Yeah.
said Shane, and then I'm sitting in my booth waiting for food. You keep hearing the Shay, Shay. And I'm just
Shay.
thinking, if I got up there and walked up there after a while, I was like,
You know what I mean? Let me tell you something. When we went to the Harry Potter exhibit, right? Like they give you like a wristband with like a probably RFID, so that way you can
yeah,
scan throughout the whole exhibit. And I put in my real name, right? Because it will the guy like once we get to the second room after we register, it will appear on like the Harry Potter map. So it's like
okay.
LMC, like my son, eat,
Oh, okay, okay.
And I was like, I told her to like, oh, good thing I put my real name down. I was gonna put something dumb. Like Peter North or Dirt Diggler. I'm like, oh, good thing I didn't do that. Oh
Well,
no.
probably nobody else would have got it.
Yeah, I was gonna put an Amon, and the guy's like, "What is this?"
Could you have spelled that? Could you have...
One time I didn't know how to spell it, but then it's been a while,
Okay. Yeah, that's why
probably
we have
20
cell
years ago.
phones.
Yeah, Amon.
I usually have to get my
Yeah.
cell phone out for no other.
There's one thing I didn't like where like the character of Smee, he betrayed Hook. Or was supposed to
Okay.
really betrayed Peter
He
just to keep
that didn't
himself
bother
alive.
that didn't bother me because I mean he was a pirate already. Smeed was
Yeah,
going
he
to
was
be a
a
pirate.
pirate.
So the way Smeed was is whatever keeps me alive because that's basically how the
Yeah,
pirates
whatever keep me
operate.
alive. Yep.
Whatever keeps me alive, they have no allegiance to anybody.
Yeah, I did like how they
All
find the
his
map.
allegiances is to gold and staying
Yeah,
alive. Yeah, he was smart. The Smeed
yeah,
was smart. Smeed
yeah,
was sharp.
yeah,
That's the thing. Because remember, he's even telling Blackbeard, "You gonna let me go?" Because no, you're too valuable to me. Basically,
yes,
is what
yeah.
he
Too
says.
valuable
Because
to me.
it's
Yeah,
basically he's thinking you're actually too. You're
smarter
a
than the other
dimwit.
crewmen. Yep.
You're a smart dimwit.
Cause like it
And of
shows the
course,
other people that like talked to Blackbeard before, and he's like they're all like, "Must I do everything myself?" And
yeah,
chose Smith found that map, right? That's when he's like, "No, you're more valuable to me." Yep. That added in really well.
So
Yeah.
Smeed is like, whatever. I'm a
I like
pirate,
that
dude.
Smee called himself the supervisor when they first introduced that character.
Yeah, yeah, he's got that little
I'm
bit.
the supervisor.
And the thing is, the neat thing is, you know who he is.
Yeah,
That's the best thing about
immediately,
him.
that's
A lot
Smee.
of these characters, I mean, you automatically kind of guess Peter, but you wouldn't really tell Peter from the rest of the kids.
No, not yet.
You only know him because he says Peter.
Yep.
The same thing with everybody else. But Smeed, as soon as you see
Oh, Smee
Smeed,
is
you
right
know
off the bat. Yeah.
he matches
It
the
remind me
cartoon in
of
a way, even though he doesn't, honestly.
It reminded me of the story you told me. I'm going to tell it again when we watch the
Okay.
Star Trek, right? The new one, the 2009 one. When you said your dad saw it and he knew that it was McCoy right away,
Yes.
just
That's
because
that.
the way he
It's,
spoke.
it's just the way he does it.
It's
Yeah,
always
you
spoke
want
like, oh, that's
it's always
McCoy.
great to have somebody that shows up that you don't have to question.
Yeah, he's like, oh, that's
Especially
McCoy.
if they're playing somebody else. I love characters where they just show up and you automatically know.
Yeah.
If it's a
I
different
guess
actor,
Scotty is
you
the same
automatically
way
know who they
too.
are.
When you first saw Scotty, like, oh, that's
Yeah,
Scotty. Yeah,
only because he taught.
because he
Otherwise, I would.
does
And then
accent.
and I
Yeah,
saw the deal. Yeah, because he does that. Because to me, honestly, he looks nothing like. I mean, he didn't follow Scotty enough to me.
I
But
guess.
but 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 Urban,
Yeah,
his mannerisms, his voice patterns,
yeah.
the way he
It's
says
just
words, the
like
way he does
McCoy.
everything. He's like it was like he had his spirit in him.
Yeah, that was
I mean,
really
the other
good.
people looked like the actors and had similarities, but nobody to me is like if you close your eyes, you'd know who he was.
Yeah, you.
I
Yes.
mean, I mean, there was nothing to me. He was just almost so much like him. I mean, his
So
accent was right
you
on
brought up a
everything.
good point, right? Like, cause the first time I seen Hulk, I didn't know who it was. You know how I knew who it was? Because I like to watch a movie with subtitles, right? Because
Yeah.
they put Hulk.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, and I'm like,
Oh,
that's Hulk.
okay.
Like, there's no mannerism to this Captain Hulk that I'm familiar with.
Yeah, there was
Because
nothing to
that
match.
also makes sense because when we first met Hulk, he's already the captain. He's already obnoxious, right? This
Yeah.
guy, he's not there yet. He just want to
Yeah,
get the
he's
hell off
nothing.
Neverland.
He's actually nothing like the Hook, the
Yeah,
Hook, the
because
cartoon, or
he
the
hasn't grown into that person.
yeah, he's nothing like that guy yet.
Yep.
Doesn't wear the wigs, doesn't have the nose and this snobby attitude.
Wow. So nobody in this movie comes up where like where we know is except for Smee.
Yeah, I mean, even Tiger Lily. I
Yeah,
didn't
I
know
was
that was
going to
Tiger
point Tiger
Lily.
Lily. I didn't know
No, I
who that
didn't know
was.
it. I didn't know who she was until they gave her a name. I just thought she
Yeah.
was just some random character.
A random native, right? Yeah.
Yeah, just a random native. I guess I figured she was the princess's deal, but I didn't think she was playing Tiger Lily. I thought maybe she's playing Tiger Lily come along later.
Yeah.
Instead, this is Tiger Lily. So
I
here.
did like there's one scene I really like. It's one of my favorite lines of the movie too when Blackbeard go to the elder and he said like you're gonna tell me what it is and he said death is the greatest adventure.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought that was such a good line of with that scene. He's like, he's
and
not
then,
afraid to die. I ain't telling you, Jack.
yeah, and then, well, I like it because then it goes Bonjour, goodbye or whatever,
Yep, that was
or
really
Bon.
good.
Oh, yeah, it's Bon Voyage.
Yeah,
Bon
Bon Voyage. Yep,
Voyage.
he's such a jerk. He's just like Wolverine right there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, he's like a pirate.
Yeah, he's like a pirate. Then Bon Voyage.
Of
Boom.
course, he's like he thinks he's so great because his gun's like crazy looking two barrels and his
Yeah,
ship. Remember his ship? His ship. Okay, those all those things coming out of the front of the ship. That's a
yeah.
bow mast. Actually, the ship just had one because you put one cell or two cells off of it, and it also holds all your rigging together. He's got all these stupid cells that you don't need them because they're worthless.
It's
Actually,
just for it's just for
it's
decoration.
just for show.
Yeah,
It's just
just
for
for
show.
show.
I mean, honestly, because they would have no structural. They actually would probably hurt the structure of a ship. To be
Hey, but
honest
it
with you,
flies, man. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, the ship's awesome. I love his ship because it's got the what do you call it? The figurehead.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think there's another name for it, but anyway, the figurehead of his is him.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. It is him. Yep.
Yeah, it's a him on the figurehead of his. So,
Because he's so old, he should be ancient. So
yeah, because we don't know how long he's been around for
Yeah, I
really.
have no idea.
Because he's probably gone through hundreds of pirates. Most of all
Yeah,
those kids that's in the mines probably grew up and became his pirates.
yeah. It just became his pet. There's no other crew ever.
Yeah, because we already know he's old because we saw him old.
Yeah. Yep.
So
Hmm. So this is a mediocre movie.
mediocre. I would like to say it's a hidden gem, but it's really not a hidden gem. It's just too bad that if you're a Pan fan, you overlooked this, or if you have any interest, if you liked Hook, actually, if you liked Hook, I think
You probably like this.
you would probably, I won't say you like it, but you get something out of it. Because I mean,
Oh,
like I did, I showed it to you. I'm not the most happy with it, but you saw it and you're thinking,
yeah.
oh yeah, I want to see more.
I do want to see more. I was
I
only
mean, this,
disappointed to see the
I mean,
box
this
office. I
is
know I wasn't going to see more. I mean,
still
if
in
there
a
was more,
way,
they would be produced by now.
yeah,
I
it's
mean,
not
it's
as
10
bad
years
as
later.
Batman and Robin.
Yeah, it's nothing will be as.
It's not really a bad movie. It's actually a notable movie. Let's put it this way: it's not. It's a movie you would remember, probably not as well as I did, but I mean, it has some value to it. It's a
It
movie
does
that
have
has some
value.
value to you if you're into the Disney. And this is not even a Disney movie. That's the
It's not a
thing.
Disney movie. It's just
But
Pan.
but mostly if you're into Pan, you're usually going to be into Disney. That's the thing. But
Yeah.
this is just hey, Disney didn't touch it. I don't know
No.
why.
Don't know why. So with that note, we're gonna end it right here. I'm gonna be out on a 3 hit week hiatus, and we'll be back next time. Thank you for tuning in for this episode of Tensai Reviews. If you like what you heard, give us a thumbs up. Follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next one.